Hey everyone, Soda Real Productions here. As you know, mostly I try to keep my videos to get posted every Friday or Saturday. Just this week's episode will not happen just because I was delayed in filming it today. So it will be coming next week Friday. This is just an update video of what's happening so far. Um, Pretty much what's gonna happen is that NW Futures is now being undesignated as a miniseries and will be designated as a full series. Reasons because I did not like how Tales of the Strasburg Railroad was being filmed in Trains Driver 2. So Trains Driver 2 Tales of the Strasburg Railroad is cancelled, but the release date of trying to get that to work for you guys to play around with probably should come out some point. I'll let you know when that happens. Just keep updating on YouTube and Instagram. I'll let you know that point. Um, um, Something else I was gonna say. Uh, at the end of NWR Futures Episode 3, I'm gonna let you know now is that there's gonna be a secret Easter egg that you guys probably might recognize, or if you were a Truth Thomas fan from previous years of seeing the model era. If you remember seeing this character, you probably know who it is. I just want you to keep an eye out, and if you do, just when the episode's posted, uh, leave a let me know what the Easter egg is in the comments, and he or she will win. Well, I shouldn't say win, but we'll get a shout out. That's what I meant to say. We'll get a shout out. There's also been an update in the cast. As you know, NWR Futures had cut back with a lot of cast members, but there's a couple of cast members that I've managed to work around, and once I finish talking, the video will show you who's going to be featured in NWR Futures, and I'm looking for voice actors for these characters, so you can always let me know on Instagram if you want a voice, or let me know on the Discord server. Link will be in the description below. And the next thing that I'm going to say is that, as you know, NWR Futures is in Railworks 2021 or 2020, and uh, the original planning of how I was going to film NWR Futures was going to be taking place with models, and I've written a couple of scripts for the model era before I transferred everything to TS 2021. That being said, I'm going to, as you know, I had to write from scratch again for the series, and I have so many scripts that will not be featured or be uh how do you put it? Yeah, featured into NWR Futures where it is now. So I'm like, what did I do with all the scripts? And I realized I can give it to you guys, my subscribers, and anyone who wants to use it. Some of them have been finished and some of them haven't. I know that episode 2 and episode 8 were finished, but there are a couple of other episodes that weren't finished. But that's up to you to continue up the writing. There is only one rule that I have, is that I must get credited for the scripts if you choose to adapt them or choose to use them. That is the only agreement to pretty much this. Also, the last bit of announcements before the video begins is that I had originally planned for a series, special, to start off NWR Futures before TS21 was even a thing for me. That special has been canceled, of course, and I will not be giving that one out, but I've decided I still have a couple of the model eras that were going to be featured into NWR Futures, and I'm like, why don't I just film it, and some point in Christmas, I will release it and let you guys see how it was originally going to happen, or what was going to happen. Without further ado, though, here's the video. So yeah, as you had seen, these are the new members for the NWR Future series. Again, if you want to voice act for any of the characters that were featured, please let me know in my Discord server or Instagram. I'll leave both those links in the description. Um, yeah, pretty much. The next thing I'm just gonna tell you is about the Roseworth Railway Season 2. That's being planned to take place in April. I've said January, I changed my mind April, and that's the final day because realizing that 10 episodes and then nothing throughout the whole rest of the year doesn't seem to fit for my YouTube channel, especially with that gap happening. So I'm gonna have NW Futures have 2 seasons to go through February and March, and then once April comes, April, May, and then June will be the final release dates for Trains Driver 2, the Roseworth Railway series season 2. But other than that, thank you for subscribing to my channel. I always do this just to keep my spirits up and keep other people's spirits up. And yeah, stay tuned for episode 3.